I'm Dr. Mike Milligan. We're here at the California Dental Meeting. So there's a little background noise, but this is something you really need to hear about. Innovative products for the dental profession. I found this. There's a lot of them here. I've got David Brown of Indigreen Innovations from Greenville, North Carolina. David, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you very much, Mike.
You bet. So tell us about, you're about 3 years old.
That's right.
Tell us about why you started this company and how we get in touch with all of these different things. So
okay.
You started about 3 years ago.
That's right. We started about 3 years ago trying to be an outlet for dentists and other small manufacturers, professionals in the industry, to really have an outlet for bringing new products and ideas to the marketplace through distribution, marketing, and even manufacturing and product development. There was really not a good way for the everyday dentist that had an idea that would improve their practice to really get that product into the market.
You bet.
So we have contacts.
I wouldn't have known where to go.
Right.
If I have an idea, and I've had a few.
Yeah.
You know, I met a fellow just a few weeks ago that had an idea, ended up getting it to market, and retired from dentistry, and now he just walks around following his daughter at golf tournaments. Anyway, so you help us bring products and our ideas to fruition, thoughts into things.
That's right.
Go ahead.
A couple of the products, for example, there was a dentist on the East Coast that had an idea for a new type of saliva ejector.
Okay.
We called the Total Comfort saliva ejector, and the idea was basically simple. It's taking a normal saliva ejector, which you've got there, and actually creating it with a soft, pliable tip. What this does for the patient is it creates a tip that doesn't aspirate soft tissue, so it's more comfortable.
Doesn't suck on the soft tissue.
Exactly. Doesn't you don't leave the little marks in the mouth, and especially with geriatric patients, post-operative patients, kids, especially special needs kids too.
Special needs kids.
Yeah, it doesn't actually hurt. Provides a lot more comfort.
Yeah. People with real fragile soft tissue, that can leave a pretty good hematoma there.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
You don't get that with this tip.
That's right. And he was actually a orthodontist, and claims that he could actually he decreased his bond failure rate by about 14–15%.
Wow.
So something like this, it's a simple idea, but it works. And that's kind of what we focus on. We don't do any high technology products. Just the little things that make a big difference in a practice.
That sounds great. Show us another one here.
Well, we've got a product called the Angle Leads, and for years, an associate of mine had been going to a doctor in Greenville, North Carolina. She would always talk about, you know, she really would like to have a HVE tip that created a lot less fatigue and stress on her wrist and hand over the course of time.
You bet. So the other tip is more for the patient. This one's for that assistant that's holding that suction.
That's right.
Okay.
The idea behind this one is rather than holding a straight tip and creating a lot of stress and fatigue on your wrist and hand during the procedure, rather than bending your wrist, you just bend the tip. This actually rotates 360 degrees, and it allows you to hold your hand and wrist in a very comfortable position for the course of the procedure itself, rather than bending and straining your wrist. So it's a lot more ergonomically friendly than a straight tip would be, and it's just as effective, if not more effective.
Okay, great. So you both offer these products for sale?
Well, we don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And you help those with ideas bring those ideas into reality.
That's correct. We have a distribution network of about 50 to 60 dealers, both domestic and in the international markets as well.
Okay.
We go through people like Practicon Dental, Henry Schein, Patterson Dental. A lot of the larger dental distributors carry our products, so we have a pretty vast network of sales reps and other marketing channels that we can bring the products to the greater dental market.
Fantastic.
Not only that, but we have a wide network of manufacturing contacts, both domestically and overseas, that can really do great design work in manufacturing of small products for a relatively inexpensive cost.
Okay, great. So how do we see all the products that you have? How do we learn more? Do you have a website? Do you have a phone number? How do we get in touch with you?
The best way to contact us is go to the website at www.indigreen.com or give us a call at 866-429-4902. The website's got all kinds of information on the products. It's got downloads that you can print off, as well as local contacts. We have a team of regional salespeople that you can contact in your area that'll be more than happy to distribute literature or even bring products by your office.
Show us why they're effective and how to use them and all of that.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
Well, David, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Mike.
Great.